This coverage is brought to you in association with Fraser James Partnership, where money matters.
Well, right at the start of the show, we must say congratulations to the latest Borders player to be capped for Scotland. Well done to Greg Laidlaw, who won his first cap on Saturday against New Zealand. And with that game taking place on Saturday, there were less club matches than usual, but still plenty of rugby, including in Premier A, B and C, the first weekend of the new leagues following the split from 2 divisions to 3. And it was Melrose who topped the table this weekend with a sensational 55-36 win over Heriots at the Greenyards. They scored 9 tries with a hat-trick each for Fraser Thompson and Graham Dodds, with 2 for Lee Jones, who's been drafted to the club, and 1 for Gary Elder. Here's coach Craig Chalmers.
I thought our first half performance with the ball and just by taking our chances, and our defensive work was outstanding. So really pleased with the first half. Disappointed with the second half display. Defensively we just went quiet, but glad to get the win.
Hoyt lost at Curry 58-25 and the wheels came off the Greens bus after Matt Landels was red-carded. Neil Rennick scored a brace of tries, conversions and penalties, while Craig Robertson scored a try. Into Premier B, and Selkirk went to Raeburn Place to take on Edinburgh Accies and came back empty-handed, losing 31-22. All of Accies' tries were initiated by their powerful forwards. Here's 2 of them, and it's that kind of power which has helped the club to dominate Premier 2 this season, where they ended up at the top of the table before the split. David Cassidy kept Selkirk in contention with 4 penalties, while Fraser Harkness went over for a couple of tries to put him on 8 for the season. Here's one of those. Also in Premier B, Peebles turned over West of Scotland 24-22. They got 2 tries by Willie Aitken and Ryan McConnell, with Neil Warnock kicking the extras. Here's head coach Gary Parker.
That's a massive result for us today, They probably came here thinking it'll be difficult, but they would win. But we put a big shift in. I said to the guys at the end, Jerry and myself, we said it was nice to have them back, because the last 3 or 4 weeks it's been a Peebles side that's leaked points, and that's something that they've never been like that.
Gala looked like they'd scored a late try at Mireside to at least earn a draw for their game against Watsonians, but the referee disallowed it, so they had to settle for a losing bonus point and a try bonus, with 4 tries from Ewan McQuillan, Chris Weir, George Graham and Gavin Young. More rugby after the break.
BBC Cars, where love is a journey, not a destination.
Jed Forest lost heavily at Inverleith against a revitalised Stuart's Melville team in Premier C. And the day before, Kelso lost at home to Biggar 11-6 in a match which can best be described as pretty poor. Reaction now from both Jed and Kelso camps. You'll hear from Kevin Utterson, Kelso's skipper, but first head coach at Jed, Darren Cunningham.
mentally we have to be strong and realise that there is something to play for, if you like. And Stu Mill brought a few players in and started really strongly. They were sharper, they were stronger, they were quicker to everything for the vast majority of the game.
It's getting desperate stuff now, as you say. 6 games to go, and we've only got another 2 at home. But it's just a very, very frustrating, disappointing night for everybody to do with the club. Every game's a cup final for us now. There's 6 to go, and it's just one hell of a battle now.
None of our National League teams were in action at the weekend, but 2 of our Borders East League clubs took part in the preliminary round of the regional bowl competition. Duns beat Inverleith 68-0 on the road, while Galloway M comfortably took the scalp of Liberton, winning by 57 points to 3. Next week's fixtures are on your screen now. Early kick-offs because of the Scotland match against South Africa, but any late changes will be on our website at bordersrugby.net. Well, don't forget to pop down to Netherdale on Friday night and watch Scotland A take on the full American team. Admission absolutely free for that one. And by the way, we'll be presenting delayed commentary on the match on Friday night on Borders Rugby Radio in association with Radio Borders. So look out for that on air round about midnight on Friday evening. Full commentary of Scotland A against America. And it's all happening in Galashiels this week because the night before it's of course the world premiere of the rugby movie Play On at the Pavilion Cinema. The fun starts at 7:45 in the centre of Galashiels, so even if you didn't get tickets for the sellout event, there's plenty to see, including Chard Hayward, one of the stars of the movie, plays the part of the Borders rugby legend. He'll be flying in from Australia. Other stars from the film will be flying in as well. There's Scottish legends Roy Laidlaw, Peter Dodds, John Rutherford, Keith Robertson and others. They'll be attending. The Gala Pipe Band will be there, cheerleaders, limousines and lots more. We'll also have Stuart McFarlane from Radio Borders chatting with the stars as they arrive at the cinema. So that's all going to be happening next week, and no doubt we'll be having some footage of that for you next week on Borders Rugby Roundup. But that's it for today. Join us again next Sunday.